The world of Fallout is a pretty interesting one. From weird creatures to good friends to romance. The wasteland has everything you could ever think of. So that's why I think it's time we go over some facts. And I guarantee, even if you're a Fallout veteran, you would have learned at least 3 facts by the end of the video. I would really appreciate if you could subscribe. And let's go. In Fallout 4, you wake up after being in a cryogenic stasis for over 200 years, and you are seemingly a normal human. But did you know that there's actually a conspiracy theory that the sole survivor is actually a synth from the Institute? And I know you're thinking, how is that possible if we were born before the Great War? Well, let me explain. While we are still in the vault, we are able to use VATs, which is a key component of synths. And this isn't due to a Pip-Boy either, since we do not have one at this point. And you are not able to use VATs at the start of any other Fallout game. So the theory is that the Institute replaced you while you were in cryogenic stasis with a synth. Scary, man. In the beautiful town of Megaton, we can meet a girl by the name of Moira Brown, and she runs her store, the Caterside Supply. But when you meet her, she asks if you can help her with her new book called the Wasteland Survival Guide. And most players will agree to help due to the fact that she's helping people and you can get some pretty good rewards from this. However, for players that don't care and can't be bothered, there's another option where you can tell her no to stop wasting her time with this book. And doing this actually rewards you a perk called the Dream Crusher perk. This decreases your enemy's chance at getting a critical shot on you. Moira Brown, we're not sorry. Fallout 3, you have to retrieve the Gek in the main storyline in order to help Project Purity complete. However, most people will tell Fox to get the Gek because of how much radiation there is.
The case and bring it right back. Keep your eyes open.
But what most players don't know is that if you follow Fox to the Gek anyways, he will actually have unique dialogue for you.
Accompanying me could prove quite fatal to you, my foolish friend. Ha! I'm amazed by your bravado. But Gek must be quite valuable to you.
Very cool little Easter egg if you're okay with Fox being the person you die with.
Yes, go on. Seeing your lips and mouth forming words.
Dr. Dala is a computer that you can meet in Fallout New Vegas' The Blues DLC. However, when you first meet her, she is very intrigued by your flesh. Now, most players will find this weird, but for those daredevils out there, there's actually a way to rizz up Dr. Dala, and that's with the Lady Killer perk. With this perk, you can actually spit some game. Let's just say it's interesting.
What? Nonsense. What are you doing? Enough. I am already intrigued. You have sufficiently percolated me.
Now look, I'm not one to judge. If you want to have like a Plankton and his wife thing going on, then go for it. But this one isn't really for me. Did you know that there's actually a way to be invincible to feral ghouls in Fallout 3? And no, this is not with any cheats or anything, this is completely natural. Outside of Tenpenny Tower, where you blow up Megaton, you can meet a ghoul named Roy Phillips, who they're not letting into Tenpenny Tower, and so he wants his revenge. So if you stage the feral ghoul takeover on Tenpenny Tower and kill all the innocent civilians in there, you will get the ghoul mask, and once you wear it, feral ghouls will not pay attention to you. And this can be one of the best items in the game. So if you're not afraid to kill some civilians, do this. In Fallout New Vegas, there are multiple major factions, one of them being Caesar's Legion. And you might realize that our old friend Benny is here being held captive and has been tied together. However, if you actually kill Caesar himself and then go to Benny, he will have unique dialogue.
You're a scrapper, baby. They didn't stand a chance. How about me?
Benny comments on the amazing show that you just put on. However, it turns out the game was rigged from the start. In Fallout 2, it might sound crazy, but you can actually kill children in terrible ways. But not only can you kill kids, you can actually get rewarded for it. Yes, you will actually get the Child Killer perk if you kill 100 kids in Fallout 2. Having this perk will affect your reputation with certain factions, towns, and people. But hey, some people will like you for it. So you just gotta take the good with the bad and kill some children. The same vault where we save Fox and retrieve the Gek device, we can find multiple failed FEV subjects in each of the vault's testing chambers. But there is actually a way to bring this horrifying creature back to life by resurrecting it with console commands, and this will actually make it an enemy and have your companion react to it. However, if you try to shoot it, your game will crash. But hey, if you want to get a rise out of your companion, do this. Follow New Vegas's most important factions is the Brotherhood of Steel, led by Elder Harden. And everyone knows that the main appeal of the Brotherhood of Steel is their big, badass power armor. And if you do enough for them, Elder Harden will give you your own suit of power armor. But if you tell him that you already know how to use it, he'll get suspicious.
Which reminds me, you don't even know how to use these, do you? Do you now? If I didn't already owe you a great deal, I'd be highly suspicious right now. You'll have to tell me about it sometime. Very well then. In addition to the armor, I've given the order that all of our arms and equipment be made available for your purchase. Finally, while you are now a member of the...
Hey man, I've killed a few Brotherhood soldiers in my day. Most players, Moriarty's Saloon in Megaton will be one of the first places that you visit in Fallout 3. And the easy way to get information on where your father went is by talking to the girl Nova.
It's hard to forget handsome men like that.
You can use the Lady Killer perk on Nova to get information.
I'd love to spend time with you, too. Look, I can help you. Get into the back office of this place. Moriarty keeps a terminal there. Everything you want is inside the terminal. Here's the password to it. Too bad you're so young, kid. I could teach you some stuff you'd never forget.
People miss this option due to the fact that they don't get the Lady Killer perk at the start of the game, but it's way better than paying Moriarty caps. And that will conclude this list. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider subscribing to the channel if you enjoyed. Let me know if there's any facts that you didn't know, or maybe you knew all the facts and you just whooped my ass. I have some other Fallout videos if you guys want to go check those out, but other than that, have a great day.
And love is love, and hate is hate. To die is an awesome adventure, and I can hardly wait. Earth is a prison, I need a great escape. You know I'm in my zone when I'm up in outer space. You know I'm in my zone when I'm